What'd you find?
A cup, let's keep it.
What kind of cup?
Coffee creamer. Let's take that back. I can use it.
I'm videotaping and I think I heard you have a jumping spider jump out of your...
There's African barking spiders in here.
Just so you all know, that was not me. And that was all him. Just saying. Well, this place has a little bit more than the other ones. Oh, look at that. That's a really cool backdrop. I could see living in this one. Minus all the dirt and the trash and the junk. I'm talking back in the day when it was nice and new. Has a really nice southwest flair to it. Fitting of the area. If you can look past all the dirt and the grime and the crap on the floor. Somebody had their water shoes left behind. Must have been kids staying in this one. Oh yeah. Nothing there. Nothing good there. Somebody's old water shoe on the floor. Oh look! There's actually some furniture that didn't get ripped off, burned, or stolen. Well, that's what you call a patio door. This, I imagine, was one of the primo spots. Because if you look out, you would have had that whole valley or water. I mean, we're thinking that was filled with water at one time. You would have had all that as your view. Nice. This would have been the cat's meow of trailers. Hey sightseers, SightseeingSally here, and Marty is lurking around in the background somewhere. We discovered an abandoned RV park out in the middle of nowhere. Yep, when you look around you can see this place is slowly being taken over by nature, which is rather unfortunate. You know, we love the RV, and so it's kind of sad to see some of these old RVs in such a sad state. But I'm telling you, there might be some cool things out here, so we're gonna go walk around
and see what we can find.
What's really cool is this park is butted up right against the mountains. You can see them in the background. And if I'm not mistaken, those are the Chocolate Mountains, which are the same mountains we saw when we were down in the Salton Sea. And I can imagine this place was just a wonderful little oasis out here in the desert.
Pretty sure this is the well. I don't know if it fed the whole park or fed this pond next to us, this big ditch next to us. Did something.
From what I can tell, this park had a mixture of permanent or semi-permanent residents, because you can see this here is more of like a mobile home. It's more of a permanent type structure. Obviously you ain't hooking this thing up to a truck and driving it off anywhere. Obviously this was the bathroom. I think the toilet brush kind of gives it away, along with the hole in the floor and the scuzzy old towel laying on the ground. And the spot where the bathroom sink used to be, below the medicine cabinet. Must have been a nice place to have tile on the floor in the bathroom. So it wasn't your ordinary crappy mobile home you got going on in here. You can see all the fixtures have been stripped out, all the copper's missing.
And you know, all the copper's gone. All the drug addicts were here stripping her out. Surprised this is here yet.
Peeking through the window. Whoever lived in this shack actually built around a trailer. You can see the outline of the body there and the tongue from the trailer there. And if we come in closer, you can see the old windows that would have been on that, and an outline of some sort of decal. Unfortunately, the tag's been painted over, so we can't even read what it said. But whoever lived here, their tiny home was too tiny, and they needed to expand, so they added on this huge addition. What I like about this model is that it had the built-in Lazy Susan. And then if you look up here, a place to hang probably your cups. And then back here, at least of the original design, probably was the bedroom along with your bathroom, which I imagine was pretty decent before it got all ripped up. But then whoever converted it obviously ripped a bunch of the stuff out and probably had their bedroom somewhere else. Maybe even down in here. It's a shame it's decaying out here in the desert. Well, nothing else exciting in there. Let's move on. These shoes have been sitting out in the sun so long. They're separating. And look at how much whiter the original rubber looks compared to the rest of the shoe. They're a pair of Vans. Somebody was into skateboarding. I'm guessing this one was the party shack because built-in speakers in the wall, and I bet you that was their back bar for partying, throwing them California parties out in the desert. Actually, you can see there were speakers up here as well. And there. So yeah, this was the party shack. The kitchen isn't too bad either. It's got that black and white checkered look again, like we've seen in that other trailer home. Nothing left. Either they took everything when they left, or as Marty referenced, the old meth heads were in here and stole anything of value out of this place. Oh, nothing in there. Ooh, that's a shockingly bright pink bathtub. This must have been the 70s model or 80s. Even had like a skylight up there. Cool. And back here was the old bedroom. And then this would have been the old sunken living room with the pass-through to the kitchen, which this looks like it was probably added on after the fact. They did a nice job keeping it everything all matchy with their black tile. They even had it heated for them cold summer nights.
Busted this off.
Oh, that is cool.
It's ceramic, they poured it right in the concrete.
Oh, looks like the old graffiti gang was in here as well. I guess they're warning me that if I walk down this way, I'm going to meet my death. If I go this way, to die. And of course you got profanity and what used to be probably a really nice bathroom. But from the looks of it, I'm guessing this was like a public space, because normally you wouldn't put that on in a residential area. Maybe this was like the clubhouse where everybody came and hung out at some point, or I don't know. Maybe this was a rental unit and they just had it more industrial. What does that sign say? Oh, 50 cents to fax. So yeah, maybe this was a nice area, common area for everybody. I don't have a flashlight. Oh, I guess it's very scary in the closet. Reminds me of when kids used to play that game called Bloody Mary. You know, when you sat in front of a mirror and said Bloody Mary 3 times, and supposedly Bloody Mary would come and grab you. Oh. Guess that's what these graffiti artists were thinking about when they were in here. Either that or they were smoking too much of that California weed. Anyways, nothing too exciting in here. Let's pop open this cabinet, see if there's anything in there. Nope, I didn't think there would be. Everything's pretty much been stripped out. And back here we've got what appears to be bathroom shower area, which leads me to believe they must have also catered to people just passing through, staying maybe for a little bit of time. Because why else would you have a building like that if everybody else was permanent or semi-permanent? You'd expect them to be using their own facilities. Well, let's go catch up with Marty. I think he's in the blue trailer. We haven't gone through that one yet. I can figure out why this place took a dive for the worst, because not too far from here is a lot of free camping, free RVing. So imagine at some point the demand for staying here dried up, and who knows, maybe the owner went bankrupt. Something happened. Anything in here?
8-track. There ain't no tapes though.
Well, when was the last time you seen one of them?
It's been a while.
Oh, look. This would have been like the sunken living room here, with the shag carpeting, the thick blue-green shag carpeting.
Late 80s.
Yeah, and then it has this nice step up
Early 90s.
into the main part. So obviously somebody added onto their trailer, which this part, I imagine, was probably from the 70s if you're talking 8-track. And look at that old stove that's sitting there. Oh, that's like an old ancient oven. Yeah. Chateau Magic Chef. When was the last time you seen one of them? I don't even know if that was... it was a gas stove.
Magic Chef, that's an oven.
Yeah, I know, but when was the last time you seen one of them? Talk about...
60s.
Yeah! Well, look at how small this bathroom is. You think our bathroom's small? You got the sink, the toilet, and the shower, all in a space of what? 3 by 4? And then this would have been the rear bedroom on the original camper. There's Marty's ugly mug. Or handsome mug, depending on your opinion. What are you doing? Peeking in the ladies' shower?
Yeah. Show you how it's done.
This is the only time you get to peek in the ladies' shower. Wow, this is like really narrow. What the hell? Hope I'm not stepping on any dead mice bodies.
Yeah, baby. Wash it good.
Kind of like in the movie Porky's with the hole in the bathroom shower, the bathroom wall. That's exactly what that is.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. You better temper down that excitement there, buddy. Well, how do you even get into the bathrooms?
In the front through the doors.
Oh. Well, look. All of a sudden, we're up in the desert hills.
Get to go in the boys' bathroom now.
Yeah. Exciting. Like I've never been in a boys' bathroom before. Ew. Okay, that's not something I needed.
Well, I'm surprised they ain't busted.
Wow, they had quite a few showers in here.
The only reason the showers are beat up is because they were stealing the copper out of them. Let's go to the other side and see what the women's look like. I've never been in a women's bathroom.
I'm telling you, they ain't that exciting. Oh, somebody was having fun busting out all the mirrors.
Special thanks goes out to all our fellow sightseers here on Patreon and PayPal. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible.